Hey, it's Berta J. You're back in my kitchen with me today, and we're going to do something that is so scrumptious. It's a vegetable salad, and it's going to have all these things in it. This recipe was inspired by my friends over at www.rxalive.com. Their names are Steve and Rachel Armour. That's A-R-M-E-R. Head on over there, and they said they're working on their website, but keep giving it a try because they have a lot of really good stuff to share. Okay? So I changed it. Mine is different from theirs. Theirs is called a pea salad. I like to mix things, so I've added quite a few vegetables in this. So we're going to start with 2 cups of frozen peas. Now, if you've worked with frozen vegetables before, all you have to really do is rinse them in some warm water and just leave them in a bowl, and they will eventually soften. That's a good thing because they're already cooked, flash cooked. So this is 2 cups of peas, and then I use 1 cup of frozen corn. Gives it a nice crunch. And then I put in 1/4 cup of cherry tomatoes. You can use any kind of cherry tomato. These are just cut up into quarters. I cut the long way, and then I cut it in half. So you get sizes. I like bite-sized pieces when I'm eating salad, so it's about that big. So put those in. And then I put in the same amount, 1/4 cup of shredded carrot. And that's really all that's in the salad. Then we're going to make a dressing that goes with it. It's very colorful. I just really enjoy looking at the colors blend and come together. But the salad itself is absolutely, as I said before, it's absolutely scrumptious. Now we're going to make the dressing. This is going to make, for me, way more than I would put in a salad. I like salads so that it's kind of crunchy still, and I can still taste each one of the vegetables. So though you could use all of this dressing if you would like, I'm going to only use like about 3 or 4 tablespoons. But here's what you do. Real simple. Move these guys out of the way. We're going to start with 1/2 cup of cashews altogether, or because cashews are a little pricey, I mix it with walnuts and some sunflower seeds, but use mostly cashews. So it's 1/2 cup into my Vitamix. I use, this is a strange measurement, but it's 6 tablespoons of water. You can use 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons. That'll give it to you because each 1/4 cup is 4 tablespoons. So I'm going to use 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we got 6 tablespoons of water in there. We've got 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And then you put in a sweetener. Now I use xylitol. You need 1 tablespoon of sweetener. You can decide to use all the same, or like I do, I mix even my sweeteners. I use 1/2 tablespoon, which is 1.5 teaspoons of xylitol that goes in. And then you notice that when you're using the same measurement, what I do is I always measure the dry first because that'll come out clean. And then I do the liquid if you're using the same measure. That way you don't have to use up two different measuring utensils just to measure the same thing. Okay, so then I'm going to put in half a tablespoon or 1.5 teaspoons of maple syrup. We're going to blend this up. Okay, here are all the spices that you put in. I do 1/2 teaspoon each of granulated garlic. This is going to be a very spicy little dressing, but it's very delicious. The same amount, 1/2 teaspoon of granulated garlic. A full teaspoon of curry powder. And 3/8 teaspoon of salt. But this has to set. And if you need to have more dressing on your salad, if you double everything, you can do like twice as much. And I will write the ingredients down below in this recipe so you'll have it. Last thing you're going to do is put in a teaspoon of onion flakes. These are dried real onion. And when you let them sit, because this is a liquid, what they're going to do is they're going to grow again. They're going to expand. And you let this sit, I would say, for a few hours until you can see the onion flakes. And then you're going to use it in your salad. But because I knew I was going to make this today, I made another batch. And here it is. I just stored in another little cleaned out container. Put you over there. And it's pretty thick now. I'll let you see how thick it is. See? And you can see, if you come close, you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see the little granules. So I put in like 3. There's a little bit more in there. But that's enough for me. It's like about 3 over. You fill up the tablespoon a little bit more than just a flat tablespoon. Don't do a perfect like you would do a dry measure. Just do a little bit more. And I think it's sloppy enough. Like I say sloppy, but mixed with a little bit more. So it's a little juicier. It's a little wetter. If you want more, it's going to be more than enough there. We are going to plate it. When I make salads like this, I always want to have some kind of green with it because it helps it to, I don't know, go down smoother, taste better. So I'm going to put in, and there you have it. My version of the pea salad is pea, corn, carrots, and tomato salad. And just to give it an extra little kick, because I also like these, I am going to sprinkle just a few scallions on the top. There you have it. I hope you really will try this recipe. It is delicious. And I'm so glad you joined me today. And I ask you to subscribe, leave a comment, and then come back the next time. Bye for now.